Hi everybody, Ronan Kazi here. I have a tank build video. So recently I ran through the Manhunt for whatever the guy this month is. And I was using a tank build because I soloed it on Heroic. And you can see that footage of me doing all the control points and everything. Chirpy was the Manhunt. So I thought I'd make a video of that. I know that a lot of times I'm interested in new videos. And so the genesis for this build is that I want to have survivability, I want to be mobile, and I want to have fun, I guess, is the main thing. So this build consists of you're running Technician with the Artificer Hive for a deflector shield, and you have Ridgeway for the bleed heals, and you have Adrenaline Rush to give you additional armor, and you probably have a skill piece that's going to give you damage. In this case, I'm using an Empress that gives me skill health, but you could do Whirlwind where you could have skill damage that helps the shield damage, and I have some improvised gear. In a second, I'm going to pop up and show you kind of the character sheet so you can get an idea. Here's the character sheet. As you can see, it's 4 blues, a red, and a yellow. So I know that goes against, you know, having a build where it's all blues, you're maximizing that armor. And really what the idea is, how do I get my health back? Some people might use the mask that you can get, and that mask is great. It gives you the exotic mask, I forget the name of it right now, but it gives you eventually increasing damage on your weapon, and once you reach the full stacks of 30, then it heals you 5% over time. The problem with that versus a Ridgeway is that you have to be stationary. So if you have a shield, unless you have the shield you can use the gun with, unless you have the Crusader, you're gonna really not be stationary. You're gonna be finding the mobs and getting the mobs. And so that really doesn't work for that build. Number two, you have, some people might say, you don't need Artificer because you're using Liberty. The benefit of Liberty is if you get a headshot, Liberty also stacks damage. You know, when you get a headshot, it heals your shield. Healing your shield's probably the main benefit of this build. You're gonna have your shield up, your shield gives you damage, you're gonna run in a group of enemies, you're gonna get additional armor from the Adrenaline Rush, and so that's kind of what your strategy is. So if we look at the build in detail, you have the Ridgeway as the chest piece. You see my backpack. I have it a Bellstone because you get 1% armor regen, and so in this current build with, you know, I have other regen on it, but in this current build I have something like 30,000 armor regen. It's not great. I've had higher on different builds, but in getting all the balance of things, that's pretty decent. Like I said earlier, I'm using Empress here because it helps improve the health of the shield, but you know, you could use any yellow there, I guess. I'd probably either do a repair or damage. The Empresses give me more health for the shield. And then I have Improvise because I can slot mods in there for the elite damage reduction. So with this build, they're all 12, so I have 72% damage reduction on yellows, which goes into your gameplay. You're going to target purples, then reds, then yellows. But really, you're going to run into the mess of people. So If you have any other questions, please hit me up. Otherwise, I'm going to let the rest of the video play. This is Ronan Kazi signing off. Thank you for watching as always.
Trig, Schneider. Status, deceased.
Trig was a piece of work. We're safer without him supporting.